Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk to you about a natural phenomenon that happens in the sky that if you have never seen it before, when you do, you're going to be in awe. This is called the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights is also known as the Aurora Borealis in the north, and then also known as the Aurora Australis in the southern hemisphere. So this is like watching light dance in the sky is the best way that I can put it, the simplest way I can put it, but it's also put very, very eloquently by the natives of the region. If it's in Alaska, the natives believe that that is their spirits, that is their ancestors up there in the sky, and they are up there having the experience up there. Then if you go to Norway, the Vikings, they have their own mythology behind it. But nonetheless, it doesn't just happen here on Earth, but when it does happen here on Earth, it is one of the most beautiful things that you could see, of beautiful violet, blue, green, dancing light in the sky. As a child, when I was 12 years old to 18 years old, I lived in a place called Alaska. I lived in Alaska, and when it would happen, it was so common for us to see it that we weren't in awe after seeing it all the time. It wasn't until I left outside of Alaska that I realized what an amazing experience I was having that most people did not get to have and get to see. So as I started traveling, I started noticing the different places that I would see it. When I traveled to Iceland, it was amazing to see it right outside of the Blue Lagoon. It was 2 a.m, and being able to look up at the sky and see it, and even there, it stopped me in awe and was just as mesmerizing as it was when I was a child growing up. Then the next place I experienced it was in Finland. In Norway and Finland, I was able to see it both times. Now, what I want you to understand is that this is not just some light that's flickering in the sky. It literally goes on for hours at a time, and the light is dancing and moving unpredictably throughout the sky as you're watching it. Sometimes, if you use your camera, you can actually see it even better than what it is when you see it with the natural eye. Sometimes I couldn't even see it with the natural eye. I saw something in the distance, but then when you were able to use your camera, you're able to get a very, very good visual of what it is in capturing it. Now, the science behind the Northern Lights is a cosmic interaction between the Earth and the Sun. Like the Sun lets off a solar burst of charged particles, and it's carried by solar wind. In this celestial dance, time itself seems to stand still as the colors weave, intertwine in a mesmerizing display of cosmic choreography. Waves of light ripple across the firmamented land, casting an otherworldly glow upon the snow-clad landscape below. For those fortunate enough to witness this cosmic spectacle, it is the moment of profound revelation. In the presence of such transcendent beauty, the boundaries of the mundane world dissolve, and the mind is liberated to roam the infinite expanse of the cosmos. As the aurora reaches its zenith, a sense of awe and wonder permeates the air, as if the very fabric of reality has been momentarily unveiled. In the face of such majesty, one cannot help but contemplate the mysteries of the universe and our place within it. And so, beneath the shimmering veil of the Northern Lights, amidst the silent grandeur of the Arctic night, we are reminded of the boundless wonder that lies beyond the confines of the earthly existence. In the dance of the Aurora Borealis, we glimpse the infinite beauty of the cosmos and are humbled by its eternal majesty. Hey guys, welcome to my page. This is something new to me. I'm really looking to give a lot of value to those people who want to be able to travel and see the world, and those who have a little bit of fear. It can be fearful when you first get started, but I want to make it as easy as possible for everybody and show you how to have the best experience, whether it's visiting places that have the best hotels, the easiest flights, best restaurants to eat at. Even if you're vegan, I want to give you vegan options of places around the world, all the different beaches, all the different sceneries and things like that that I've got to explore and that I'm going to explore as well, and be able to bring it to you guys and bring it to this channel. So my travel experience started when I was 3 years old. When I was 3 years old, my mom and dad took me to Japan. We lived in Okinawa, Japan for 4 years until I was 7 years old. And then when I was 7 years old, we moved to Aviano, Italy, which is northern Italy. And I lived there until I was 11 years old. And then from 11 to 18, I moved to Anchorage, Alaska. So that's been my experience. I've got to experience a lot of different cultures. I've got to experience a lot of different places in the world, ate a lot of different cuisines. So I'm a very eclectic type of person. I like to adapt to different areas and different environments. I love people. I love to people watch. I love to interact with people. And I hope to be able to portray some of that inside of this YouTube channel. One of the things we also want to do on this channel is be able to educate you on which credit cards will give you the maximum amount of points and which credit cards to use in different category spend, like hotel accommodations, airfare, restaurants. All those different kinds of categories are going to give you different points with different cards. Knowing which cards to use is going to help you maximize your amount of points that you can actually accumulate so that you can actually have more points to be able to do more in the future. So we're going to be giving you which ones we use on this channel, and we're going to hope that it helps you be able to do the same thing for when you have your travel experience. As a tourist traveler, it is a huge benefit of knowing how to avoid some of the long lines that you're going to have to stand in for many, many hours. So what I want to be able to do is show you how to be able to bypass those lines, and knowing how to book in advance for some of these tourist attractions. That's something that I find very, very valuable, that has helped me a lot. And knowing what days certain places are closed, like certain museums, if you're going to go to a museum, certain restaurants, when to go, when not to go. That's something that I feel can be very, very helpful, that I'm going to make sure that I deliver on this channel. All right, so thank you very much for coming by. Be on the lookout for the different places that we're going to be traveling to. We're going to have Italy, we're going to have England, we're going to have Iceland, we're going to have Peru, we're going to have Portugal, we're going to have Switzerland, Greece, Egypt coming up in a couple of months. We're going to have Australia. We're going to have Japan. These are all some of the places that we're excited to be able to show you, and look forward to seeing you there and giving you as much value and making it as easy for you to travel there as well. All right? Peace.